Hey guys, I made this video because even though I could stand up there and talk, I really just didn't want to. Was this more work than just standing there? Yes, it was. Do I care? No, not in the slightest. I am going to say a name. Linus Torvalds. Between 0 and 3 of you probably recognize that. How about this one? Linux. The number is now most likely between 4 and 9. That's progress. Linus Torvalds was born in 1969 in Finland. At the age of 11, he got his first computer. That sounds ordinary today, but keep in mind that this was 1980, when home computers were still pretty much unheard of, and Windows didn't even exist yet. Because software was hard to get in Finland, he repurposed the machine to write his own software for whatever the heck he wanted to do. Over the next 7 years, he continued to learn, and by 19, he was studying computer science at the University of Helsinki, just a few short years from the project that would one day power the world. In 1991, he announced Linux. In 1994, he released the first full build, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now, most of you are still wondering why the hell any of this matters. Well, it matters because Linux powers your world. Ever hear of an Android phone? Linux. A supercomputer? Linux. The International Space Station? Linux. Google? Linux. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat? Linux. Your TV? Linux. Your Wi-Fi router? Linux. Amazon, Wikipedia, and the New York Stock Exchange? Linux. The entertainment system in your car and on every plane that has those little TVs in the back of the seat? Linux. Essentially, if it has a computer in any way at any level, it's almost guaranteed to be powered by Linux. So, at this point, you're thinking one of two things. 1, Connor's a bloody idiot. Or 2, how the did this guy manage to pull this off, and why don't we ever hear about him like we do Bill Gates and whoever's running Apple these days? Well, the answer is pretty simple. He didn't sell Linux. He gave it away for free to every person on the planet. Linux is free and open source, easily modifiable, and immensely versatile. If there's no version of Linux that does exactly what you need, you make one. It's not hard. Linus isn't a billionaire. Despite the fact that his creation is arguably the single most important piece of software on the planet right now, he's only worth about $150 million. But he doesn't care. Not being in charge of a huge company lets him do what he likes and say what he wants. And boy, does he take advantage of that. Alright, well that's all I got for you, and I'm sure you're sick of hearing my voice by now. So, yeah, hope you learned something. Bye.